I want to insist on an aspect from the last video. So we were clear on the fact, sorry for my accent again, anyway, that when you on a path to find yourself, you are stopping to make sense. You don't make sense anymore, because who would you be in the meanwhile while walking toward yourself, to find yourself? So easy to say, who is doing the looking, the like the one that were going to find the missing woman from the bus, if you know the story, and she took part of the search party because she did not understand that they were looking for her. She was not talking the same language. Anyway, but it's even worse than this, you see, because the logic goes into, I cannot be myself yet. Like I'm something else in the meanwhile. I'm not me, I'm something else. I'm going to be me at the end. And I will have to make effort to practice, to exercise, to do a hard work to find and deserve, to find me and deserve to be it. It cannot be. And then I will have the reward, the gratification at the end of the road. And meanwhile, all the road, if the road is like for years and years and years and lives, I'm someone else. Someone else is doing the searching, and I be found at the end. Makes no sense. And at the same time, it just like justify the whole illusion in which we are in today life, that we have to work hard to deserve to live. It makes so much more sense to understand that being oneself has to be its own reward. Now you already are it. It has to give you a sense of relaxation, of contentment, of happiness now, because there's only one thing, not two things. You're not one thing going to find another thing to make like beads with it around your neck of things. We're talking about you, and it's only you, and you can only meet you all the time. So instead of practicing to find that elusive you that you don't think you are now, try to find in the moment what is as the quality of you. That would be home, that would be contentment, that would be relaxation, that would be trust, happiness, all the good quality, the quality of relaxation, the quality of no fear, because there is nothing else. So you know what to look for. Look for it now. It's already available. It cannot be tomorrow, because you're already you, or you never be you. Makes no sense. You cannot become yourself. That's the whole contradiction in it, because people are on path to better themselves, to become someone else, to become known, but it's never about the truth of you. It's always about quality of an image that you want to show others. And of course, you can change images, you can change your clothes, you can learn a new skill, you can talk a different way, Whatever you will do is going to be something you show others. But the reality of you inside and outside, but see it for what it is the same. It's going to be the same. It's only because it's all one and all. And this has to be clear. You cannot doubt again and again the not two in non-duality, the oneness of things. You have to take it for granted to begin with. If it's not clear for you, then look for that first. Look, are things separate? Is it logical for you that things are actually really solid and really separate, and there is others and there is adversity? Look for it. But if you hear already having a glimpse of something or an understanding of some level of your comprehension of things, just be simple. It has to be now, it has to be you, it has to be now. It's like being in a room and there's for some reason a blackout, there's no light, but the furniture are still here. You know them. You can trust to lean back. You find your sofa, even if there's no light. The thing did not disappear. So now you seemingly don't see yourself, but you're here. You know that. And you everything. And you're here. But apparently you see something different. Doesn't change who you are, you see? That's why you already self-realize. You see something else, or you don't see something else. There is no light. But doesn't change the furniture around of what you are. So stay here with that. And you know that another quality of you is infinity and timelessness and no beginning, no end. It's logical again. So what is it now that has this quality? Everything that come and go, and you know they're gonna go because you know they started. Even they, you know, sometimes we have voice, we think it's for a long time, but we know they're at the beginning and the end. So they will have an ending. So stay here in the middle. It's not a goal, it's not a reward at the end. It has to be immediate because it is already the case. And it cannot be a feeling of hardship because it's you. It has to be subtly content, joyful in a way. Not like a noise, but it has to be enough, complete, because it's you. You see? So just open to that in the moment. And if you are just mesmerized by form and contraction, let's say no, I'm something else. I feel danger, I feel contracted, I feel worried, so I'm not there yet. Remember that whatever you feel and perceive, it doesn't change the fact that it's you, the same you. It's simple, and don't go any further than that. It's you. You know, you cannot lose you because you're conscious, you're listening, you're talking, you're having those train of thought coming and going. So you know you're here. You can bet on that. You can trust that you're here. And there's a lot of stuff apparently around. it doesn't diminish the fact that you are here. So relax. Relax. The thing will come and go, but you're already here. Try to relax in the fact that you never lost yourself. You never lost yourself. You're complete now. Even with all that junk stuff that seemingly is obstructing your view. Seemingly. You're here. You're safe now, right? You would be doing something if there was a fire in your house. You are now, with all that stuff going on in your head, around you, maybe pain in your body, whatever it is. But you cannot lose you. And you are everything. Trust that. Trust with no condition. Okay, there is stuff in the middle, seemingly, but I'm that. If you just open to that, not trying to make anything of it, that's the thing, you know, it's immediate. So don't go walking around it, trying to milk something out of it. That's what the ego wants. That the ego is the other one on the path to find you. And of course it doesn't want to find you. Because it's not you in a way, just an image. And he has no substance, no background. I mean, it's like cardboard. It's like a decor on a stage. There's nothing behind it. So he has to go and move. It's just movement. He doesn't want to stop now because it disappears. So you're okay with everything that seems to happen. You are okay. You have to start there and trust that you that is everything. That you that is everything knows what it's doing. Because it's not doing anything. It is everything. It doesn't need to move. It's not moving in something else. It's everything. So everything is apparently moving. It's energetic. But it's like a paradox. But it's actually not moving anywhere because it's not. You have to have a reference of at least 3 points to have a movement. And there's no point inside of you that is everything. So you can never do wrong. And you don't do anything. Everything is done. Together. And it's just a word. It just... It's like a flow, but a flow, it's like a flow into something else. It's even not a flow. It's like a fractal of, yeah, always moving, tung, 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 of the same, endless moving of the same in shape and forms. So the point of all this that is so too much for the mind is just to remember that it's all you. So you're not in danger. The reality of you is never in danger because there is nothing outside of it. So now you don't really know, apparently. You don't see it. There is a thinking that says, I don't see it. And you know it's not you that's thinking because it started, so it will end. A few minutes before you were thinking about what to eat or whatever, something to do. You were not thinking about this. So this is not something with a substance that remains. It just came now. And he says, yeah, but I was there before. It's just saying it. It's in it. It's like a train of thought. They come choo 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 choo. And your attention goes inside and you think the what thing. It's like when you dream at night. You want a door and then it's another landscape and then you go another place and it's completely different and you never question it. You're in a dream at night and it changes around and you change with it and it makes sense in the dream. It's only when you wake up you say, that didn't make any sense. There was no continuity, no congruence between what I was doing in that dream. What you call reality is exactly the same. It seems congruent, it seems coherent. It's the same, exactly the same texture at the night dreams. Same. So come back to the basic. You know you're the one, you're everything. And for some reason now, you're not seeing it. Can you see that it's perfect? That you are exactly where you need to be? Because it's not a place. Whatever is happening apparently in your daily life is perfect, is showing something to you, which is everything. There's something happening that it's not what you think is happening, because there's a thinking that says that's this and it's going there and it came from here and tra la 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 la. It's just a form that you see in your consciousness that is talking. It's a talking head that is telling a story, right? You don't have to believe it, and if you believe it, it's okay. Remember that whatever is happening, everything is you. So how can you see more of you? You know so much about what is like coming and going and apparently contracting the body and giving a sense of danger all the time, fear. This you know. It's our everyday life. So look for what you don't look at usually. Now, look at the space and the silence around all those shapes. Don't try to make something out of it for your ego, because it's the same that with the path, as I said in a video before, and the hope for gratification at the end. I'm going to work hard and then I will get something, and that something is always related to, oh, I will position myself to apparent others. That's the same in the moment. If you're everything, you don't have to position anything toward anything. So it has to be relaxing and content on itself. It's not a goal for your image or ego or whatever, or to solve your problems. They will get solved, don't worry about that, because they're just like manifestation of your contradictions. When you get clarity, everything resolves. So focus on just the silence and see, how can I be more of myself in that silence and space around apparent turmoil? Stay there. Stay there not because you want something out of it, but stay because feel how it's more comfortable. Or is it agreeable to feel more relaxed, less tension in the body, more of quietness? It's quiet, but it's so auto-rewarding, you know? It doesn't promise something else. Just stay because it's feel good to be there. Just be simple. Go to the basic. When you want something, a thing or enlightenment or whatever, It's because you think after you be able to rest and relax. Get that now. See how you can accept to relax. See how we have thought, no, I cannot relax now. I cannot give myself permission to relax. I have so much things to think about, to fix, division things. So I can keep on with the image of myself separate to others. Just, you know that already. Just taste the quietness of the moment. Just for the quietness, not to get something else out of it. Just because you're tired, right? Let yourself relax. A little more, a little more. Remember, it's all you. It's moving on its own. You're moving on your own. Anyway, own. That's so funny because you're moving. It's nothing else. But relax in the quietness of now. Stay here. Knowing your oneness, your everything and nothing is enough. Stay there. It's you. You cannot miss yourself. You cannot lose yourself. You cannot be more of yourself. Just relax. Whatever is happening, it's not a problem for you. Get in touch now with you already. You don't need anything else. Just melt now. Ugh. You don't need to do anything. Something will come anyway. You'll see. Just start here. See you next time.